What's up, everybody? Hello, April. Hello, Island. Tyler, what's up? How's everybody's evening so far? Josh, hello, brother. How we doing today? Hey, I'm streaming from my tablet and not my phone today, so hopefully, you know, it works out a little better. I'm a little bright. My forehead's shining. How we doing today? Can y'all hear me all right? How's the sound? How's the video? Chaz, hello. Can everybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. All right, awesome, April. Thank you. Okay, here's the thumbs up. Boom, right there. Yickadee. What's up, Dion? My brother from another. All right, all right. So what's up, everybody? Let's shoot the crap. How we doing today? Hey, Dion, those bamboos look real nice in your tank, man. I'm digging it. All right, sounds good, brother. KP Aquariums, what's up? Nice to have you. Glad you could stop by. Yes, sir, Chaz, my brother from another family. You got it. Hey, thanks, Tyler. Hit that like button, y'all. April, my tanks are doing great. They're doing awesome. I gotta do a water change on my 20 tall. It's getting low. I've been kind of neglecting it. I've been busy. Um, my monster tank is doing very well with the new sand in it and the new background, the whole overhaul process. I took the bubbles out and everything. The fish seem to like it for some reason. I mean, they were always active fish, but they're really active now. Kicking sand everywhere. It's pretty neat to watch. I'm not worried about them getting their scales tore up or scratched up from the gravel anymore. So, and to me, it looks natural. That's kind of the look I was going for. I'm very excited about it. I love it. I love the way it looks, especially when I put the night light on it, the moonlight. It looks real nice. So I've been thinking when I get my house, we're currently house hunting. So as soon as I build my monster tank, I'm gonna set up the 125 for the cichlid tank. So I'm gonna hold off on buying another tank for it. Jorge, hello, brother. How you doing? Peace. How's it going? Let me know what y'all think. Hey, Island Queen, thank you. I love the sand. It looks real nice. I've always wanted to put sand. I was just afraid the maintenance was gonna be a little too tedious. We'll find out Sunday when I do my water change. Aqua, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I prefer the look of sand. We're gonna see if I prefer the maintenance of sand over gravel. You know, gravel you could just take your python and dig it into the gravel without having to worry about sucking it up. So we'll just see if I got patience for the sand. But Here's what I've been thinking. So when I set up my fish room in my new house, we're currently looking. So hopefully pretty soon I could start on my build, my plywood build. After I'm done with that, I'm gonna take the 125 my monsters are currently in and throw some African cichlids in it. A bunch of mixed African cichlids. I'm gonna try to have a nice little variety in there. And then I was thinking about getting another 125 and throwing a dovai in there. I'm not sure if I want them. They're beautiful fish, but I think to me having one fish in the tank, and I only want one, so I mean, to me having one fish in the tank could get boring. But from what I see from dovais, they're very active and hey Chaz, I can't exactly tell you for sure. I know it is dots underneath their belly. So if you take them out the water and flip them upside down, that should tell you if they're male or female. I can't remember how many dots is male and how many dots is female though. Uh, Dion could tell you better about that than I can, Chaz. Okay, April. Yes, I was told to just lightly brush the top of it with the python while it's in vacuum mode, taking out the water and everything. Just to lightly brush the top of the sand, and then when you're done with that, to take your fingers and kind of rake it a little bit to try to get air pockets out. Let me know if that's how you do it. Yeah, hey man, your video made me want to get one, man. That is a beautiful boy you got there. I want one. I really do. I just don't. I'm not a fan of having one type of fish in there. That's kind of what keeps me away from that type of a fish, which is why I don't own a flower horn or anything like that either, because I really like them, but they're not really interchangeable with other fish when they get to a certain size. So as you can see, your Dovai ate your Chinese algae eater. I think I'm gonna get one just to eat mine, because that Chinese algae eater gets on my nerves. I got it as a mistake. I was trying to buy two Siamese algae eaters, and they were so small that I got one Siamese algae eater and one Chinese algae eater. And then when they got bigger, I noticed that they weren't the same fish, because they both had the stripe and everything same color. Couldn't really tell the difference. They were so small. Island Queen, yeah, I don't have that problem. I got two rocks in mine. That's about it. I can't put decorations in that tank. It'll crowd the tank. I tried it and they didn't like it very well. Hey, what's up, fish person? How you doing, brother? Hello, Nisi. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, that does sound like an awesome setup, Chaz. That is an awesome setup. Yeah, exactly, Amen. Just one large tank for one large fish. I mean, I maybe it'll work. Maybe I'll be intrigued by it, being that I'm gonna have multiple setups. I'm gonna have my cichlid tank. I'm gonna have my community tank, my monster tank, my Molly tank. So I think I might be able to suffice with it and really enjoy it, being that it's not the only thing I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. So you just put the water pressure on low. See, I don't know if I got patience for that. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try all different ways. I don't want to get sand in my sink either. So that's kind of the deal there. But once I get my house, I'm gonna set me up a little PVC pipe running outside, so I could just dump the hose right in there and suck it up, and not have to worry about hooking up the sink until it's time to refill the tank. Hello, Abby. Yeah, exactly. See, having other tanks, it definitely It definitely sparked my interest in that fish. Once I get tired of looking out, I'll kind of like get me a chair with wheels on it and just roll around the room. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'll be really intrigued by it. Let me ask you a question, Amen. Do you feed them live foods, or do you feed them substitute live foods like raw shrimp and carnivore pellets and things like that, or carnivorous sticks, whatever you want to call them? Because I prefer not to feed them live food. Hey, congratulations, Chad, in advance. Kyle, how's it going? Working on that fish room, huh? Good luck. Can't wait till I can say I'm working on my fish room. Mark Zark, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing good. Abby, how about yourself? Did you set up your little 10-gallon yet? Oh, excuse me. Jorge, next time I'm over there, probably next weekend, not this coming weekend, because we're celebrating my daughter's birthday. She just turned 6 yesterday, and we're doing a party for her this weekend. So I probably won't have time this weekend, but next weekend, most likely, I'll be doing an update on my dad's tanks. Hey, Mr. Science Geek, good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming by. Oh, okay, I see, April. Yeah, it definitely makes them more aggressive. Amen. And also, it's a high risk of them getting sick, which is the reason why I don't do it with my monster fish.
You too close to the camera. Or you could see it in the camera.
You watching me?
I was. So you pop out in my.
Really, earthworms? I never thought about that. Do they like that, Kyle? My fish are picky and they spoiled. Believe it or not, my pacos don't just eat anything. They won't eat fruit. They won't eat veggies. Nothing. Hey, sounds good, Rick. No problem, brother. No, not this year, Kyle. Not this year. Actually, yeah, she did, but I didn't have to buy it. I just discovered another group of fry in her tank. So one of her fish had fry on her birthday, which is pretty cool. Chris, thank you, sir. How you doing? Nice to see you. Let me back up a little bit so y'all don't see my ugly mug so close to the face. V Stag, thank you for stopping by. Earthworms. So to start a culture of that is not hard. You're gonna have to do a video on that, Kyle, so I could check it out. Maybe I'll be into starting a little colony of earthworms. Yo, yo, Paul Blaney, what's up, brother? Thank you for swinging through. Appreciate it. My saltwater boy right there. That's my man's. Beautiful tanks. Cool guy. Y'all should follow him up. Oh, well, that's a good thing, Eamon. When you raise your own feeders, I guess that's a good way to go. Yeah, Chaz, that's true. Maybe I should do that if I want to try to get them on a different type of diet, different type of food than what they're used to. Maybe I'll just have to not feed them for a day or two. Wait for them to get real hungry. The problem is the cichlids, the convict and the severums. When they don't eat, they get pretty aggressive, being that they're the smallest ones in the tank. Oh, that sounds good, Abby. I can't wait till it's done. You're welcome, Paul. Fish Tropic, what's up, brother? Oh, sounds good, Nisi. I'll catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. Red Wigglers. All right, that's definitely something I'm gonna look into. Hey, Jorge, catch you later. Eat up. Big J, what's up? Yeah, I just recently started doing that too, cause I my tank was really cloudy when I put the sand in there. Um, yeah, my fish went crazy in there when I was putting sand. They were kicking it everywhere, and so the whole method of dropping the cup all the way down to the bottom and slowly pour it went out the window once I started getting the fish scared. They were getting skittish and they were kicking up the dust everywhere. Yeah, Big J, your big boy don't play no games. He loves those grapes, huh? Oh, amen. Cool, cool. I can't wait to see the new tank. I inspired you. That's good, man. I'm glad I can inspire you guys the same way you guys inspire me. All your channels give me inspiration to do something, so that's awesome. Oh, that's cool, Abby. A bag made of stingray leather. That's pretty cool. My ballast sharks at a small size. I want to say like 3 inches or something like that. Fish Tropic. I paid $10 for them. I'm a member, so I got a deal. I got three of them for like $17, and also too, on Tuesday and Wednesday is buy one get one free. Any freshwater fish under $10. Yeah, see, Big J, it's a little more expensive down here for the ballas, but that's alright though. I don't care. I wanted them. I had an original pair inside my 75 gallon, but that's when I first started, and I had a bunch of mixed fish in there, and somebody killed it. Which I think it was my at the time I had two rainbow sharks or two red tail sharks. Rainbow's the ones where all the fins are red, correct? And the red tail is when the back fin is the only one that's red, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, Rick. I love those leporinis, man. I really, really do. They have a very bad reputation. That's why I'm sure you don't see them as much as you would like. They're such a beautiful species. But my father has a pair that's about a foot long, maybe 13 inches or something like that. They're really, really big. And ever since he's got them, I always wanted them. I tried to get his from him, but he wasn't giving them up. But he got them as they were small and raised them with all his fish, so that they're less aggressive than the average, which made me want to go buy them. So when I got mines, they were about 2 inches. If you look back in my videos, you'll see when I first added them to the tank, you could barely see them. Now they're about 4.5 inches, give or take. No, I never even heard of painted glass fish, Fish Tropic. You gotta educate me, brother. Yeah, hey man, that's exactly how I was trying to do it. I got a little cup. I scooped it in the sand. I didn't fill it all the way up, so when I put the water in the cup slowly, so the sand doesn't kick out, then I put my hand all the way to the bottom, and at the time I took half the water out the tank, so it wasn't so far for me to go with the sand through the water to try to eliminate a lot of the cloud. And I put it down. It was going well for the first 4 or 5 scoops, but out of 100 pounds that I got in there, I still need to put more. I got another 50-pound bag in the back. As soon as I got some spare time, I'm gonna throw that in there. But yeah, as soon as I put it down, after like the fourth scoop, the fish started getting really aggravated. They don't like when I have my hands in the tank. They're very interactive when I'm on the outside, but once I stick my hand in the tank, they go crazy. So they just started kicking sand everywhere. I'll dump it out the cup and they'll come by and swipe by and kick it everywhere. So I just kept going. I still tried to be as careful as I could, try not to stir up any sand, but they were doing that for me. It only took a day to clear up. I took my canister filter off and cleaned it real thoroughly so it can have better flow. I left my hang on the back alone because I just changed the water. I took out the substrate and I cleaned the canister. I didn't want to kill off too much beneficial bacteria, so I left the hang on back alone. And the next day it was pretty much clear. I mean, I still got little cloud in it, but it needs a water change. So, ha. Oh, hey man, sounds good, man. I would love to see, I would love to see your idea because I still got to put 50 pounds in my tank. So if you got something better for me, that sounds good, man. Just let me know. I'm definitely intrigued, brother. Glassfish, fish tropic. The only glass fish I have is my glass catfish. I have a pair, and I've had those since I first started my tank too. They're about 2 months younger than my white koi, so they're almost 2 years old too. 4 inches max size. Oh, that's not a bad size. My glass cats are about, I want to say like 4 inches. KP 8 months now. I bet you loving it, bro. I bet that's the ultimate tranquility right there. You come home from a long day of work or having a bad day and just go sit in your fish room and enjoy them. I'm sure that I can't wait to be able to do that. Yeah, I can't do that, Big J, because my Pacos are big babies, man. They're so skittish. And I've had them since they were babies. They know who I am. I sit by the tank and they come right up to me. But as soon as I put my hand in the tank, they just get scared. They think I'm a spank them. Okay, the cloudiness in the sand gives out. It's just the smaller pieces of sand. You can eliminate that by taking small amounts of your sand and putting it in a bucket. Yeah, that's what I was doing. You mean when you're washing it or when you're inserting it into the tank? Because I did the same thing. I did it about 15, 20 pounds. A 50-pound bag. Oh, no. My bad. I almost closed this out. See, I'm on my tablet. Um, yeah, so like I was saying, I did it about 15 to a 50-pound bag. I did three buckets worth when I was washing it. So I did maybe a third. I did it in thirds. So I did a third of the bag into the bucket. I rinsed it. I stirred it, and then I let the water run till it ran off clear. Then I stirred it again, let the water run till I did it for like 45 minutes per section, per third. So I think I got a lot of dirt out. But yeah, it was just kicking everything up. But if you mean by washing it or inserting it, let me know. Hey, Fish Tropic, you don't know how bad I want to get me a Tiger Oscar. My dad keeps offering to give me one. I just don't have room in my tank. It's going to cause too much chaos having so many big fish shoulder to shoulder like that. So when I took out the tilapia, I left the room in there for when my bircher gets bigger. If by that time they're not in their plywood tank. Yeah, absolutely, Paul. All you guys are my peoples. Love all of y'all. Yeah, I almost impulse bought an Oscar not too long ago. They was actually taking forever to come help me out, which made me change my mind and buying it. But I'm sure, I'm sure if they would have came fast, you guys probably would have seen an albino Oscar in there. albino tiger. Yeah, Amen. Exactly. That's exactly what I was doing. I wanted to make sure I had enough sand in there where I can stick my hand and stir it up without it being difficult to do. So yeah, I was doing it in thirds. I did the whole bag in thirds, which took me about 2 hours just to wash, which was crazy. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Fish Tropic. Tilapia are one very, very aggressive fish. I didn't think they were gonna be that aggressive, especially with bigger fish than them. But that that female I had was very, very aggressive. She became the tank boss real quick. Yep, that's what I got. That's what I got in there. I got sharks, severums. I got a parrot. I got a convict. I have the banded leporinis. All of that's in there. That's my Pacu's tank mates, which I I figured it'd be good. I didn't know how the convict was gonna work out because I know they get aggressive, but I noticed they get aggressive when they're breeding. That's the reason why I only have one in there. Yeah, Dion got great, great, great content. Rick, glad you subbed him up because Dion is he's my boy, man. He made this YouTube thing fun for me. Gave me some pointers on how to grow my channel and interact with everybody. That was a real good thing. And by the way, that's where that background came from. My boy Dion hooked me up. So yeah, he's a real genuine dude, nice guy. So sub him up. Carlos, how's it going? Huh, sounds fun. Dank, my boy, what's up? It's alright, better late than never, my bro. Really, $20 for five 21-gallon tanks? Wow, that's a steal. Yeah, when I get a bigger tank, I'm definitely gonna have an Oscar. That's not a question about it, Fish Tropic. I'm dying. Yep, and I'm gonna have a guard too. Native also told me once I have my plywood bill, he'll send me a long nose guard. So that'll be awesome. I'm like stoked for that. It makes me want to go build it now. All I gotta do is pay for shipping, and for a long nose guard, I'm with it. Yeah, so I definitely made up my mind about the type of gar. I really want an alligator gar, but I'm not gonna do it because I won't be able to house it for his full lifespan. So I'm gonna go with the Florida spotted gar. Hey, short and anxious. What's up, little mama? How you doing? Glad to see you. Yeah, I'm thinking about a logo. I don't know what I want to. I don't know what I want to do yet. For now, I'll just keep my face, my face as the logo. I'm scared if I change my logo, it might have a negative impact. So I want to do something that's gonna actually help my channel grow, and not steer people away from my channel. Chaz, I want an albino tiger Oscar. Marble guards. Wow, that's nice. I seen a platinum guard too. That thing was beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, Oscars are very, very trainable. My father pets his, and he's got six of them. Yep, it's gonna be a guard, brother. It's gonna be a guard. So from the looks of it, when I'm done with my plywood build, I'm gonna have a Florida spotted guard. I'm gonna have a long nose guard. I'm gonna have my bircher, all the fish that are in my monster tank now. I may take the convict out the monster tank and throw it in the African cichlid tank. So that way I can put another convict in there and I can get a little colony growing of them. Maybe I'll even put arowana in there. I seen this electric blue arowana, was it was beautiful. Amen. I'm not sure if I did. I've looked through a few of your videos, but I'm really captivated by your dovais, so I'm not sure if I seen your other fish. I know for sure I seen your dovais though. You got a grain vid. All right, Dank, that sound good. I want to see it. Yeah, I remember, Paul, you told me you had an arowana. Man, I would love to see you do a freshwater setup because your saltwater fish are beautiful. You got good tasting fish, so I'm sure your freshwater fish setups would be real nice. Yep, the Oscars hang around everywhere, especially at night. They like to go down to the bottom and the back of the tank, which is pretty cool. Barracudas are nice too. They're really nice. Yeah, arowana and Oscars, Rick, they go real well together. It depends on the type of arowana, Chris. Um, you got to remember, they're pretty expensive. So, I mean, they will go good with other tank mates, but they're not for their size. They're not really aggressive eaters. So it really won't be good to throw them in a tank with full hogs, um, unless they're big enough to kind of push their way to the food. Also, too, you don't want to spend an arm and a leg on a beautiful fish and then have another fish in there that's gonna nip at it or something like that. So you got to be very careful on what kind of fish you put together with them. But they can be housed with a lot of different fish. I don't know. I think the Barracuda will win Fish Tropic. Kyla, what's up, Kyla? Hashtag bars. Good to see you. Glad you could stop by. Think, the bigger the better. For your better. I think they look really good in the 29 gallon. I think that's where Kyla has hers in. The Ghost Shark will win. Yep, arowanas are pretty timid. They're not very, very, very aggressive fish, which is why I like them because they're monsters. They're gentle giants. That's what draws my attention to them. Besides their beautiful finnage and their scales. Oh yeah, Abby, thank you. I can't wait till it's done. I'm so excited about that. That's gonna be put up in my fish room over my Pacu tank, for sure. Yep, the Barracuda are very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. Black Room Piranha versus Barracuda. I think if it's a one-on-one fight, the Barracuda will win. But we all know Piranha's a pack hunter, so it won't be a fair fight. Yeah. Hey, Dank, I got MTS too. You know what else I got? I got BTS, Big Tank Syndrome. I don't want a bunch of 20 gallons. I want a bunch of like 100 or 200-gallon tanks. Yeah, that's definitely the move. Don't know if I'll be able to have that, but I know I'm gonna have at least two 125s in my big 800-gallon. I know that for sure. Maybe a couple of 75s. I don't want to go crazy. I just want to be able to house the fish I want. I don't want to have like a breeding. I don't want it to turn to work. I still want it to be fun and tranquil. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have about 5 or 6 tanks. Who knows? Maybe more, but we'll see. Hey, I'm at my. Is this my high, guys? 22? I can't remember. Yeah, Chaz BTS, Big Tank Syndrome. I love me a big tank. I love my big tank. I love it. I thought my 75 was big when I went from 55 to 75. Now that I got this 125, I'm like, I love it, but I want something much, much bigger. Well, it doesn't help either when your fish outgrow everything you put them in, so you always want to go bigger. But that's what happens when you start off small. Then you start seeing fish you want and realizing they don't fit in what you have. So you got to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you just develop this big tank syndrome, where I'll put 1,000 guppies in like a freaking 240-gallon tank. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something like that, like get a 125 and throw a bunch of guppies. Call it Guppy Land. Yep, the koi. I love fish tropic. I have an idea of how to breed them, but they won't. Is I think it's one person that I've ever heard. I don't remember his name, but I was reading it. There's only one person that's ever been able to breed pacu captive. They lay so many eggs and they eat their eggs. You need like a 50,000-gallon pond for them to breed. If it's too small, they won't even attempt to breed. Believe me, Short and Anxious was getting on me about trying to breed them, and I really got into looking it up, and which is a good thing, because what am I gonna do with freaking 100 pacu fish? KPA, yeah, the plywood build I'm doing is gonna be 10 foot long, almost 3 foot from front, like from front to back depth wise, and 4 feet tall. So it's gonna be a monster tank. Yep, Paul, exactly. If you're gonna spend the money on buying all the material, because to build 100-gallon plywood tank would probably cost the same amount as building a 300-gallon plywood tank. So why go 100 when you can go 300? Yeah, release them back into the wild. They will cause havoc on the ecosystem out here. They're just too big. Relax, yo. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, hey man. I mean, that's too much, which is good for me because I'm not in the hobby to breed. Maybe if I want to start making some money back from the hobby, I'll breed something. But right now, I'm going with the Molly's breeding, and I'll do that. That'll give me a few dollars back once I'm ready to start selling them off. D Batch, Derek, good to see you guys. Hey, shoot the How you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, that sucks. You lost your flower horn today. Sorry to hear that. Yep, I seen how big was this tank? It had to be like around the same size, like 2,500 gallons plywood tank. He had sharks and all kinds of stuff in it. It was pretty cool. James, what's up? Hey, Big J, man, I don't want to do that to myself. That's torture. I come see the devil. I won't leave until you agree to give him or sell him to me. Or take me to get one of my own. Derek Fortune, I'm glad you made it, brother. Glad you made it. I'm digging this live stream. I'm still doing my live stream tomorrow too. Tomorrow night. But yeah, I'm kind of loving these little pop-up streams. It's pretty cool. Channel catfish, yeah. I definitely would be interested in them. They just get too big to put in my community tank, and nowhere to hide for it in my monster tank. But maybe when I get I'm definitely gonna have some type of catfish in my monster tank. A bullhead catfish? I've never seen that. I never seen one of those. I'll have to look it up. See see what it takes to do it. Yeah, I agree, Eamon. I agree. Um, I definitely agree with that. It's definitely rewarding to see that they're comfortable with the environment you provide them with. So it's pretty cool to see that. It's vitamins and minerals plus electrolytes that fish need. What's it called? A wonder shell? What is that exactly, Paul? Is a food? Yeah, Derek, that was my thoughts exactly. Um, if I would have went darker, let's just for say, I was just talking to Rick about this on under my comment section. If I would have went with a darker substrate, it would have brought out the lighter colors in my fish really well, but it wouldn't have complemented the grays in there. I have a lot of gray fish, and having like too bright of a substrate, like a yellow or gravel, which is so big that it takes your attention away from the silver. I wanted to do sand because I know sand will complement the silver very well. And after seeing Thanks tank with his with his pool filter sand in that, I concluded it was just just the right color. I Now that I put that in there, I feel like if I would have went with bright white sand, it wouldn't have looked well. I wouldn't have liked it. So I'm happy with what I got. Oh, really, Paul? Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out, man. It's called what? What's it called again? Moist. Jason James, thank you for stopping in. Thank you, I appreciate it. Short, your live is the stream timing out for everybody, or is it just short? Cause I've got very good internet connection today. American Aquarium Products. Oh, so he had a bloat or something like that, huh? Shoot the shit. Pamela, that's her name, Pamela. I don't want to curse too much on my streams because I don't want to. I kind of want YouTube to advertise it. Wonder Shell, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that because the fish can always use healthy options there to keep them nice and healthy. I appreciate that tip, Paul. Yep, Malawi bloat. Yeah, Paul, I really appreciate that Wonder Shell deal. And you get it from American Aquarium Products. That's an online site, correct? The live stream is modding you. That sucks. Oh, they better leave. They better leave Short alone. That's my homie. Oh, I know Abby. I know. I know it don't bug any of you guys. I just don't want to be. I don't want to sound ignorant or anything like that. It has more to do with the perception I bring to the world. So if somebody's kid tips on to one of my videos and they hear me cursing or whatever, I don't want that. I don't want to be a negative influence on the youth. Hey, Dank, yeah, I did fix that cloud on the front of my tank. Guess what I used? I used distilled water. It worked, brother. It worked. Thanks for the tip. I don't need a one. Yeah, I know I don't need it, but it's always good to have something like that. You never know when you're gonna need it. And it's for fresh water and salt water, Paul. Mineral rock? Oh, that's a good idea too. I heard a lot about mineral rocks, but that won't disintegrate over time and cause my water parameters to fluctuate. Would it, fish? Yeah, hey man, that's the thing. I don't want to be the one that's on screen cursing and somebody's kid 4 years old just happen to click onto my channel because they like fish, and they hear me cursing. So I try to keep that away as much as I can. I mean, it slips out every now and then. I'm so accustomed to just speaking freely, but I really try to watch what I say. Oh, absolutely, Abby. Just because somebody swears doesn't make them a bad person, but it does first impression is the lasting impression. I want you to remember that because you're young. The first impression you give of people is the impression they're gonna think of you all the time. So I don't want a stranger to click on my channel and hear me cursing and think that I'm just this ignorant guy and boycott my channel or something like that. I want all ages to be able to watch my fishing. I want to encourage the young ones, like my daughter's age and some of these people in the chat now with their younger kids. I want to be able to influence them into the hobby. Yeah, see that's the thing, Fish Tropic. I do water changes, not as often as everybody else. I'm not gonna do 20% 2-3 times a week when I could do 50% once a week and help keep my water bill down. So I mean, in all, it adds up to the same thing. But I think spacing it out, it gives the bacteria more time to grow into the tank. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just how I perceive it, how I look at it. Well, that's a good point too, Fish Tropic. Every second that goes by, minerals are being stripped from the water column. You're absolutely right about that. Son of a guppy, yeah, or how's your ducking day? Carla knows about that. Yeah, James, I actually did. I painted this room. That's all my work. That's all my work. Yep, I painted this room. I currently live with my in-laws right now, so I had to kind of make it feel as much as home as I could. So I spent some money and redid the wall, fixed all the holes in the walls and everything. I'm pretty handy, so that's why I say this plywood build shouldn't be too hard. The only concern I have is keeping it together, hoping the water pressure don't break it apart, which I'm sure is not, but that's just the only worry I have. Hey, thank you, Pamela. I appreciate that. Hey, James, yeah, I'll definitely I'll head over to the tank when everybody's out the living room. You know how that goes. When everybody's out the living room, I'll head over to the tank and give you guys a look at the new setup and everything. Yeah, Dank, that would be pretty cool if Bob popped in here. My eyes will light up. I'll be like, whoa, no, I did not just see Bob in here. Yeah, skills pay the bills, man. I'm handy in a lot of different things. Like I said, I've done a lot of carpentry for a couple of years. I did all different types of carpentry: drywall, framing, trim work, hanging doors, custom built-ins, entertainment centers, bay window seats, and all kinds of stuff. So I've done a lot of different things. So I'm pretty handy at it. Oh, my in-laws, they love fish, especially my mother-in-law. My father-in-law, the longer he's the longer he's been around it, the more he liked it. But my mother-in-law absolutely loves my fish tanks. Thank you, Short. I appreciate the love. This is why I got my daughter's hair. It keeps getting in my nose. Yeah, well, that's a good tip, Paul. Without the ability to gain electrons, many minerals cannot be absorbed or properly assimilated, especially in times of stress. Yeah, see I learn something new every day, bro. That's why I love communicating with you guys and doing these live streams because you guys teach me so much. I've only been in the hobby 2 years, so a little over 2 years. So yeah, I really appreciate the knowledge you guys drop on me. Handy van man, see? Yeah, You gotta hammer things, you gotta nail things, you gotta screw gun things. It's pretty fun to do. It's actually really rewarding too when you do something really nice and somebody like, wow, I can't believe you did that. Can you do that for me? Yeah, Bank. I'm not really fond of these stands nowadays. They be selling are so flimsy, man. I'm really not into buying them. My 125 was hand built too. I didn't build it. I bought it, but it came with the tank. But still, that is really sturdy. That thing weighs twice as much as the tank does. Hey Derek, thanks man. Thanks for stopping by and tell the kiddies I said sweet dreams. You know what I mean? My fish aren't stress fish. Fish tropic. Cab 7, my brother, how you doing? Yeah, I stopped by your live stream. It was pretty cool. Um, you talk about a lot of interesting things with your subscribers. It's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. That's another thing I was thinking about doing, using an RO system, but I really don't need it for fresh water. I mean, it can be, it can have its, I lost my train of thought. It can be good. It's not a bad thing, but I can get away with using tap water and just stick with that. I know if I ever go saltwater, I'll be using an RO system. Yes, Mark. We learn a lot from these guys, and I hope I provide information for them to learn too. What happened? I agree, Dank. I agree with that statement. Oh, thanks, Short. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, Cab. I definitely don't miss that winter thing, man. I'm happy down here in Florida. It was actually pretty cold today. It was in the 40s this morning when I got up. So yeah, it was pretty chilly. Especially being here for 4 years, I'm getting that Florida blood. My blood's thinning. Yeah, straight boards. Good luck with that. Detritus. Yes, sir. My daughter's sleeping behind me and she's inching her way till I'm almost pushed off the bed. Hey, Cat, when that snow melts, be sure to do a video of your koi pond, man. I would love to see it. Uh oh, is that Lucas streaming? The most demanding fish I've ever kept. My fish aren't really demanding, but if I had to say the most demanding, probably, man, to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't find any of my fish demanding to keep like where, it takes a lot out of you. Paul, I'm in Orlando, Florida. Yeah, James. So I mean, the most demanding fish I would have to say is my pacos because they have such a big appetite. It's very hard to determine whether they're hungry or not because they're always hungry. So they're probably the most demanding because I have to stick to a strict feeding schedule for them. So I make sure I don't overfeed them. The bachelors, yes. When I do water change, I vacuum the substrate every time, every time. Scroll back here, see what I missed. Yeah, Brett's and Sergeant Tank are on live. Yeah, I just got that. So maybe in a few minutes, I'll. Yeah, Dank. I stress about my pacos, man. They my babies, my favorite fish, my second favorite fish. Period. and my favorite fish I've kept. They are my trophy fish, especially Bonnie. She's the big one. Um, that's my baby. Dank, you got that right. Hey, check it out. When I'm at work, Dank, and I go take my little break or whatever, I hop on my phone and I pull up my videos and I watch my tank at work. Yep, I love my fish that much. Island Queen, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'll be heading over there shortly too to check out their stream. Just wanted to do a quick little stream and chit chat with you guys a bit. It's funny because every time I get on, somebody's on. And somebody's always live streaming. I'm actually having fun chit chatting. I mean, if you guys want to stick around, we'll stick around for a while. Um, but if not, I understand. You guys want to check out Lucas. See, I can pull up my phone and I can watch him and still live stream with y'all too. So, but I'm not gonna do that because all my focus is right here. Hey, Dank, I can't wait till you get those rummies and rams too. You know, I'm actually thinking of doing a setup like that too. Probably like a 40 breeder or something like that when I get my fish room. I'm gonna have quite a bit of few setups. Yep, lunch break viewing, James, you got that right. You got that right. Absolutely, man. Every chance I get, I pull up my fish tank on my phone. If I don't have any tickets or any prep work to do, I pull up my phone and I watch my tank till I get something I have to cook. It's pretty funny. People at work always like, man, you love your fish. Yeah. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I got a co-worker of mine into fish. Um, I showed him my fish tank and he was like, yo, that's beautiful. I gotta get one. And then he went and got a 29 gallon. 2 weeks later, he bought a 55 gallon. And just like 2 weeks ago, he bought a 75 gallon. So he instantly got hooked. Yeah, that's a good idea, KP. Get a webcam and just watch him live. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, maybe just stream them all day, an all day stream, and just watch it from work. I don't know, Fish Tropic. Everybody's always streaming at some time, um, which is why I try to do randoms because I had no idea LR Bretts would be streaming today. I know he streams on Friday. Um, so I tried to do a little, same thing I did last week, try to do a little stream, and he ended up popping on. So, but it's good to see I still got 20 people here. So I love y'all too. Yeah, I'm gonna do another stream with my daughter um pretty soon. Yeah, sure. Fish hobby ambassador. I actually have another co-worker who works in the landscaping department. If y'all don't know, I work at a golf course. He works in the landscaping department. He's actually a saltwater fish keeper. So it's always fun to have somebody to talk to. Hey, Abby, slowly but surely. That's my motto. I don't have all the money in the world to have all those tanks at one time, but if I buy them little by little, then I will have all those tanks at one time. Hey, Mark, thank you for stopping through. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, and I'll definitely be on tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow night, all right? James, thank you for liking the stream, brother. Thumbs up. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. It's all love, bro. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Yeah, you did 2 years prep cooking. Yeah, that prep cook is for the birds. I still have to do it though. I'm the sous chef there, so I do a little bit of everything. Sorry, I was scrolling back to see if I missed anything. I agree with that, Cab 7. Spreading love, supporting the community. That's what makes this so fun because everybody we interact with here, especially on my channel, I try to make it known that we are very supportive and encourage each other to do wonderful things and things that you might not have thought about doing, but you see me doing it and you see somebody else doing it, and we're giving you positive tips and things like that to go ahead and give it a try. That's what makes it fun. April Shaw, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Have fun over at Lucas's. Maybe I'll stop through in a little bit when I stop streaming. Yeah, sure. See, that's the thing. Everybody always has a pop-up stream. I'm scheduled to do it Friday night, which I forgot that Lucas is on Friday night, so I try to do it after Lucas's stream. I didn't know he streams on Thursday, which is the reason why I did a little pop-up this week and last week. Last week he didn't stream on Thursday, but this week he's streaming. So yeah, I mean, having scheduled ones doesn't stop anybody from wanting to do a pop-up one. You know, Bob does it all the time. He pops up and just does random streams sometimes. Yeah, so I try to sneak in a little bit of time to hang out with you guys. Hey man, my barbs are a year and a half old. I got them, they were little tiny things like this. All my fish, every single one of my fish I bought, they were little like this. Small, inch, 2 inch, 2 inches big. Charles is streaming on Friday. Yeah, he hasn't streamed in a while because I understand his internet isn't that great. At his, he's out on break from school. But it'd be interesting to see him get back on. I miss Charles's channel, Charles's live stream. We have fun there, just like we have fun here. Yeah, Fish Tropic. I'll definitely stop by Saturday night, bro. You just send me the Google Hangout and I'll pop up and hang out with you guys. James, 2 years, a little over 2 years. Um, my white koi and my common pleco and my monster tank were my two first purchases, and I still have them. If it wasn't for y'all, I would never have put shrimp, plecos, and guppies in the same tank. I love the tank. Yeah, I mean, it's all. You may not think it'll work out, but if you do it the right way, you can make anything work, almost anything. Awesome, short. I appreciate that. It is fun. That's the rewarding part about it, to see how your fish grow and how you nurture them and take care of them and watch them grow to maturity is pretty cool, which is the reason why I don't want to buy anything that I can't house. The only thing I did that with was my pacu because I really love that fish. Hey, the nerdy fish, what's up, bro? I'm glad you could stop by, man. Chaz, my father got me into the hobby. As a kid, he's always had fish tanks, and I've always been intrigued about having one. But when I was young, I was really into basketball and sports and things like that, and running the streets and doing things kids do. So I never really thought about having one of my own. I always wanted one of my own, but as I got older, I stopped smoking. I stopped doing a lot of the things, going clubbing, and unfortunately stopped playing ball as much. So I found a lot of time, spare time in my hands, and having a lot of stress. I needed something to alleviate the stress. And every time I would go to my dad's house, I would just sit in front of his tanks for hours. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get me a tank. And my daughter started asking for them after she seen her grandfather's tanks. So we started keeping fish. That's what inspired me. That's what got me into the hobby. That sounds good, Short. Can't wait to see you. Glad you show so much support. I really enjoy it. I'm really thankful for people like you, all of you guys. I'm really thankful for all of you guys. I have so much fun with y'all. It's not even funny. This is better than hanging out at the club. This is better than going out, doing things you're not supposed to do. So, you guys are awesome. Yeah, Fish Tropic. Yeah, I'm down with that. I might be a little rusty, but muscle memory. It's like riding a bike. Give me uh, give me 3 or 4 shots. After that, I'm in the mode. Chaz. Chaz thought it was Tuesday. Yeah, it is pretty impressive. That's what I mean, Rick. That somebody with such a large channel like that start streaming randomly like that, and all you guys are still here hanging out with me. It means a lot, man. It really means a lot. Yeah, hey man, I don't know what it is, and my father doesn't do water changes like he's supposed to. I'm always getting on his bone about that because he keeps monster fish. So I'm always on his bone about, yo, you need to do a water change. But he could not change his water for a month, and his water would be crystal clear, crystal clear. I don't know what he does to it. He won't teach me. He won't show me all the tricks to his trade. But I prefer to do the right thing, and So when I go over there, I ask him, "Did you do a water change this week?" And if he says no, I'll start doing a water change for him. The only tank I won't stick my hand in because of that gar is his monster tank. Yeah, it might be still Tuesday. Absolutely, Kyle. I agree with that. I'd rather be here chilling with my fish peeps than the club any day. K1 Media. Man, you guys are awesome for sticking around. I really appreciate that. I can't stress enough. I can't stress enough how much admiration I have for you guys. Yeah, Fish Tropic. My father has one, two, three, four, five, 6 filters on his monster tank alone. He has 4 hang on the back filters and 2 canister filters on it. And sometimes it's like he has 1 filter sometimes. But that's because he works a lot on the weekends, so it's hard for him to find the time, the energy, not the time. He's up there in age, so to have the energy to work all day, bust your hump, and then come home and bust your hump and clean your tank. So I can pretty much understand he doesn't do it intentionally, but you know I got to keep him on his toes. That's what sons are for, right? Hey, Dank, rock hunting is the best, man. I love going rock hunting. I got like 2 buckets in the back of rocks for my cichlid tank when I set it up. Yeah, my father's like that too. Hey, man, he likes it. Hey, your tank looks nice, but look at mine. Mine's is, this is what you're striving for right here. Is what he tells me. So he's never done sand substrate in all his years. He's never done sand substrate. So being that I did sand, I said, "Yo, Pop, I got a good deal on this sand because he always says he wants to do sand just like I did." Um, so I called him yesterday. I said, "Yo, Pop, I put the video up of the sand in the tank. You should go to Home Depot and get the sand." He said, "Nah, I'm gonna wait until you upload the video so I can see how your tank looks with the sand, and when you do your maintenance on it, to see how the maintenance goes. If everything goes well with yours, then I'll do mine. But I'm gonna wait for you to do it first, so I know what and what not to do." It was pretty funny. It was pretty intriguing to see that my father's uh, taking tips from me and do It's pretty cool. Hey man, yeah, I'm definitely a big believer in overfiltration, man. I have to filter my like. All right, if I buy a let's say 75-gallon tank, I'm looking for a filter that will filter a 150-gallon tank, and still maybe throw a sponge filter in there somewhere on top of it. So, um, James, do you mean prep the rock before I put it in the tank? Yes, I do. Especially if I find it outside. What I do is I don't use bleach. I don't use vinegar because I'm a firm believer in not using any harsh chemicals. So what I do is I put it in a bucket, right? I boil a big pot of water to a hard boil. I throw it in the bucket on top of the rocks. Make sure all the rocks are submerged in boiling hot water. Then I let it sit until it gets cold. I'll do it again, and I'll constantly do that for 24 hours. So after 24 hours, I'll take the rock out. I'll grab me a little toothbrush. I'll scrub the rock with just hot water from the tap. After I clean the rock completely off, I put it back in the water and throw boiling water again and let it sit until I could put my hands till it's cool enough for me to put my hand in and grab the rock out. By that time, I know all the bacteria, the bad bacteria, and maybe some how you call it, the I can't find the word. It's on the tip of my tongue, but make sure everything is fish safe. So there's no bugs, no none of that stuff, none of it. It'll kill it all off, and then I'll put it in the tank like that, and it's worked. Yeah, nerdy fish, absolutely. Um, I've been taking a lot of tips from you, bro. So Sunday will be my first day ever maintenance in sand. It should be fun, hopefully. Yeah, Dank, I'm OCD with anything I do with my tanks. My wife laughs at me because she says, "Why you can't be like that?" With everything else. I'm selective OCD with everything else, but with my tanks, it's crazy. Yeah, it's if I get anything from outside, it's gonna be over cleaned. Kyle, my father does the same thing. He just scrubs it under hot tap water, but that won't kill everything that's on there. You have to really, you have to put it in water so hot that it's, so I just go with the boiling theme. So that way I know when I put it in my tank, nothing's gonna seep out of it. Nothing's gonna, no leeches or anything like that is gonna come out into it. I'll try to kill everything on it before I throw it in the tank. Yep, fish tank fail video. Yep, you right, nerdy fish. I can't leave it alone. Yep. What happened? You okay? What's that? Chocolate? Lapis? Yeah, amen. Exactly. Just enough for everything else. But when it comes to the tank, the littlest thing bothers me. Yep. Hey, nerdy fish, your black, your the black on black thing looks really well. I really like that setup. I'm gonna have to find something that maybe when I do the rummy nose. Yep, Dank, I said it. Maybe when I do the rummy nose German blue ram tank, like Dank got. or is about to set up, because I'm definitely going to do one of those. It'll be black sand, black background. I know that for sure. It'll bring out the colors in them fish like you won't believe. You could also bake the rock, but my wife would kill me if I put a dirty rock in one of her baking pans.
One more?
No, thank you. Sorry, y'all. I couldn't resist that chocolate. Yeah, 125 would be dope. That'll be dope, but I think I'm gonna save that for Guppy Land. Just overpopulate. Throw like 500, 500 guppies in a 125 with a bunch of plants. Yeah, man, that tank looks really nice, bro. I like that crawfish too. That crawfish is pretty cool. Yeah, it would. It would, Rick. My wife would kill me. She would kill me if I threw rocks in her pan and threw it in her oven. Yeah, see, white substrate won't go well with German blue rams. You got to think about the contrast of the color. The brighter the color, the darker the substrate and background you want. The darker the color, the lighter the substrate you want and background. YouTube splatter show. Hey James, you out of here, bro? Good to see you, man, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And also, too, do you guys know how to tell if the rock is good for your tank? Like if you put a rock in there, over time it'll like the minerals will break off of it or whatever like that. If you take a blade or anything with a sharp edge and scratch the rock and you don't see the scratch, then it's safe for your aquarium. Cook rocks. Could kick them too. Never bake a rock. Yeah, well, yeah. If you over bake it, of course. Really, what you want to do is just get that temperature up on that rock, just for at least a split second to kill all of the germs and stuff that's on it. That regular tap water won't get off. Yeah, you check for acid too with some vinegar. You can definitely do that. It'll bubble. Correct, Fish Tropic. It'll bubble, and that's how you can tell if it's acidic. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Yeah, hey man, that's how you check, man. If you scratch a rock and chips fall off of it, or you can see the scratch you just put on it, it's not a good idea to put that in your tank ever. Yep, you're right, Kyle. Well, it had to be one how you call it, that would be a very bad rock to put in your tank if it exploded when you baked it. Yes, muric acid. It bubbles more. You can see the bubbles more clear if you use that than vinegar. But most people don't have access to that, so the best way to go would be vinegar because it's affordable and it's readily available. Let me scroll back and make sure I didn't miss any of you guys' comments. Hey, Eamon, maybe you don't have to put them in another tank. Just change the substrate. What color is the background in the tank with your German blue rams? Yeah, it'll crack, but I don't think it'll explode. If it explode, then it's too porous. I would say it's too porous where the heat got inside of it and then had nowhere really to get out and just force the rock to expand. I think I'm gonna do the tablet thing when I stream opposed to my phone because my phone been giving me problems making it lag and doing other things. So I think this is the better way to do it. What you guys think? Streaming with the phone or the tablet? Which one is better? This is the tablet. The rest of my streams were on my phone. Hashtag late night fish talk. Hashtag I like white rocks. Hashtag moist caulk. Oh man, you guys are so fun, man. I really enjoy hanging out with y'all. Let me sit up because my shoulder's hurting leaning on it. I'm getting old, man. The tablet ain't bad at all. Cool, cool. I think I'm gonna do this format with the tablet, and it's better too because on my phone I don't see anything really but you guys' chat, so it's pretty cool. Awesome, Kyle. Tablet is good. Yeah, that sounds like a plan, and then this is the new wave right here. Always saying some words. Smell super glue. Does that mean my nostrils are big? Yeah, she already did, nerdy fish. Twice. Hashtag like white rocks. Let's get it trending. Now we gotta get moist caulk trending. The girls don't like it, so we say it. Right now, I have two different types of tablets. I have the Samsung Galaxy 3.0, and the one I'm on right now is the more recent tablet. It is the LG. Fuck, I can't remember the. It's a LG something. It's a more recent. It has a better camera than my Samsung front and back. It's just like my phone. My phone's a LG also. I think I got a shade. My face is itching. Yeah, there you go, amen. That's what we getting trending right there. All the late night streams, I start with that, and the girls are like, "Oh no, you guys are too funny." They call me the hashtag man because I hashtag everybody. I get in my hashtag moods, and it's a wrap. Yep, things get wild in the late night streams. You got that right, Fish Tropic. Yeah, the LG is a good model. I'm very happy with this tablet. I also have it on my plan too. It actually has a phone number and everything. So if I was out and about, and let's say I got my tablet in my phone dies, my tablet, I can make phone calls. I can get phone calls on it too. So it's pretty cool. Yep, that's Grays, man. That's Grays. I got them everywhere. You see that dink? Everywhere, man. And my mustache. The only place I don't got them is like on my beard, on my sideburns. But I have them in my. Oh, it's on this side. I have them in my here, here. Yep. I think I got to shave. cause I got the scruffy face, the scruffy look from the White Rocks. Yeah, yeah, that's interesting fact there, Rick. I didn't know that, but yeah, the humidity has been changing dramatically. These past few days, it's been really cold in the morning, really hot in the daytime, and then really cold again at night. So that's probably what's causing it. That's like the old school cell phones. You remember those, Rick? The real big joints. It's like you put in a bar stool to your ear. Yeah, the beard net. Yeah. Nah, I think next week is gonna be gone, bro. I'm actually gonna shave. Go get my joint trimmed and shaved tomorrow, cause we're doing my daughter's birthday party. I won't go out looking this crazy. I'm surprised I had enough courage to get on the live stream looking this crazy. But y'all my peoples, y'all like family, so it's all good. Hey man, your wife sounds cool, bro. She heard you say moist caulk, and actually, what you supposed to be? Weren't you talking about fish? Street grade, yeah, man. You walk the block. You look like you got some wisdom. Yeah, the bag phone. I remember those. Yeah, just tell her we selling tanks. Yep, I heard that lock secure the bag. That is a fire track. Oh, thank you, Abby. Very sweet, sweetheart. I appreciate that. I don't think so, but hey, you know, to each his own, right? I appreciate that though. Thank you very much for the compliment. She's sitting there with tell her I said hello. Tell her the fish fam says what's up. Does she like your tanks? Does she enjoy the hobby too, or it just grew on her? What's the deal? His my wife more and more every day. She's loving the hobby more and more every day. But then again, she doesn't do anything but enjoy the fish. So how can you not enjoy it, right? Nah, I can't do that. Right now, my wife's having a heart attack. My wife and my daughter are both the same way. When my face is like this, they can't stand when I hug and kiss them because it makes their face itch. So my wife doesn't like when I let it scruff out like this. She likes it clean cut. So yeah, I can't let it grow like I want to. I want it to have the long beard and trim the mustache and just have the nice shaped beard. But she ain't with it. The yellow Denzel. You just used moist caulk earlier. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either, Rick. Keep your job, bro. Keep the late night discussions out of the classroom. You know what I mean? Funny fish people. My nigga. The yellow Denzel. That's funny. I mean, Rick, you can always edit it. You can always like the radio does, put another word in for the, you know what I mean, to make it not sound so adultish, like moist chalk. Yeah. Nah, I'm not really good with impressions. Not at all. Yep, I know how that is. I know how that is, Amen. My wife has officially claimed the community tank as hers because it's full of her koi fish. It went from her claiming the koi fish to me buying her a couple of koi fish, and then her coming home with koi fish, and as of 6 7 months ago, that community tank is now hers. Yeah, there you go, Dank. Yeah, dry eraser. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, makes me feel old, Rick. I haven't seen a classroom in I don't know how long, and yeah, I don't. To have a dry erase board was a luxury. I come from the hood. They didn't have those. They wasn't spending money on that. Chalk is cheaper than erasers. Your old lady got you into turtles, huh? Yeah, that's eventually what's gonna happen. I was actually just talking to her about that yesterday, Fish Tropic. I told her we drove by this house with a really big above ground pool, and I was like, how about I do that for your koi fish? She's like, nah. I was like, yeah, you just make me dig the hole and build a pond for you, right? She was like, exactly, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I claim a lake too. Throw some largemouth bass in there, some real cool fish. Yeah, she likes all of the how you call it. She likes all the fish that require a lot of attention. Yeah, I feel you. At least my wife likes koi fish. That those are her babies. I mean, she likes a lot of the other fish too, like my emperor shark and things like that. She loves, but the koi fish are her babies. Don't help too that I took a painkiller for my back. That's probably what's making my face itch even more. Yo, she did finesse you. She finessed you real good. That was a smooth move right there. Oh man. Yep, tomorrow's St. Patty's Day. I gotta cook a bunch of Irish stuff. I'm actually doing an Irish beef stew with Guinness and red wine and all that in it. I'm not a fan of it. I'm Puerto Rican. I like my flavor. I don't want to taste alcohol. If I wanted to taste alcohol, it wouldn't be in my food. Yeah, then I'll vote her. Hey, Mr. Science Geek, take her with you. Rick, I'm sorry. Take her with you to the fish store to buy a fish and let her pick out her own fish and let her enjoy it. Maybe that'll help her grow. Maybe that'll, help her get into it where she wants more of that fish or more of another fish that resembles it. And, little by little, get into it. My wife also loves the glass cats too. She looks for them all the time. I don't find them. I only see one. She freaks out when she doesn't see the other one. And I come home and I find it. She's like, I thought it was dead. Yeah. Yo, Dank, that's funny though. Your wife finessed you, B. That's crazy. You already cleaned the tanks. You might as well clean this one too. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, man. Not at all. Yeah, try it. You can't go wrong, Rick. I mean, that's my wife. She finally gave in when the fish start outgrowing the tank. She's like, "Oh, you gotta get a bigger tank. Oh, you gotta get a bigger tank." Because at first she was like, "No, you have enough tanks. That's good. Three is good." But now she sees my fish need a bigger tank, so she's like, "Oh, you need a bigger tank. You need to build your tank. Your fish is starting to get crowded." And so it's pretty awesome. Now she's like into it. I'm sure if she had to do the work, she wouldn't be so into it. But you know, that's what we here for. if she enjoys it, that means I get to enjoy it more. Phoebus, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping through, man. I appreciate that. Beautiful setup you got too, man. Love the background. Yeah, fish takes for presents, huh? That's what's up. Hey, remember me on Christmas. Yeah, the kids love reptiles. My daughter wants a bearded dragon, but I'm not buying it because I will have to take care of it. So she gets a fish tank. Since I'm already taking care of fish tank, it doesn't do anything but add a couple of extra minutes every week to clean it. That's it. But a bearded dragon, that's gonna require a lot more attention, and it's gonna take away from my fish. Me paying attention to my fish. Yeah, bro, she got you. That's a real good move she pulled on you, bro. I mean that means your wife got some brains on her. She had that plotted before it even happened. I'm gonna get me a tank, and Tank gonna take care of it because he already got tanks that he cleans. Watch how I get him to take care of my tank. My wife is like me. She doesn't like fish that need to be by themselves or are too aggressive. I like aggressive fish, but she doesn't. And betters, I don't know if it's one fish in a tank unless I get a big enough tank to put smaller fish with it. Um, I don't know if she would enjoy a better that much. She actually likes the bigger fish also. Yeah, man. Everybody in here, sub up Phoebus, man. He pretty cool dude, and his tanks are pretty nice, man. He's got this awesome 3D background he just put in a few weeks ago in his tank, and that thing looks marvelous. Hey, Denk, pretty soon your house is gonna be a tank. You're gonna have to share the room with the fish. Is LR's chat over with already, Fish Tropic? Yeah, Abby, exactly. I've actually, back in my early 20s, I had a chameleon, and it was a pain to keep buying crickets and letters and crickets and letters, and I eventually neglected it and it died. So I gave up keeping reptiles. Yeah, everyone sub everyone. That's how we do around here. We show love. Yeah, Dank, that background is official, right? Yep. Yep. Sub Chaz, sub Rick, sub Abby, sub Dank, sub Fish Tropic, sub everybody. Everybody sub everybody, man, because we all tight knit. Don't forget about Eamon. Don't forget about let me scroll up here. Don't forget about the nerdy fish. So everybody sub each other up, man, because this is awesome. I show love, man. I'm not like the rest of these live streamers who don't let you promote yourself on their live stream. I'll promote you too. The only thing I wouldn't like is if you just came into my stream and all you have to say is things about your channel. Sub me, watch my video, watch this, and don't interact with anybody. All you care about is mentioning your channel. Then it'll be a problem. But other than that, man, big ups. Big up everybody. We gotta grow together. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now we here. The Batch. It's my boy right there too, man. Very beautiful planet tanks he got. Yep, me too, Fish Tropic. I try to promote everybody. Everybody that interacts with me and I interact with, especially on a daily basis, I consider like my family. So I want you guys to grow as much as I grow. Yeah, hey man, that's the thing right there, man. Fish fam. That's the emphasis on the word fam, because that's what I consider us fam, man. If you can't be a fam or a family member, not a fan, nah, a fam or a family member, then got no business around here, because none of us are gonna be harsh or overcritical to each other. We're gonna give each other our honest opinions in the most respectful manner as possible, which is why I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, get me in the video, Rick. Just let me know, man, so I can look nice and clean. Yeah, man, that'd be cool if we could buy them all and turn them into massive fish stores. Yeah, PetSmart has their own lane for real. They like the Walmart of the the pet community. Mark, good to have you back, brother. Yep, when Petco has the dollar a gallon sale, everybody else goes out the window. That's for sure. Oh look, it must have ended because I went from 13 back up to 19. Everybody came back to holla. So y'all give me a second real quick. I'm gonna throw on my sweater and my sweatpants so I could go out and have a Newport. So just give me 1 second, alright? You guys chit chat. I don't know where my lighter went. I guess I'll find it. Alright. I'm gonna have to find my lighter.
Y yo dije, oye, habrá sido buena idea de verdad traer la revista. Y yo acá digo, habrá sido buena idea de verdad traer la revista. Porque esta nena le gusta el buffet. Tú me entiendes, mira, uno está sí, mira, es como que uno está mirando a la cena. Yo no digo que está perfectamente hecha. Pero yo prefiero enseñarle más lo bueno. Yo doy una línea que más lo bueno que lo malo.
Here it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking for my lighter real quick, and then I'll be right with y'all. I'm sure you guys are having a good conversation with each other, so I'm not worried about it. All right, we got fire. Oh hey, maybe that we standing right here. You already know. Fire. Now that we standing here, let's see if I could, cause I'm looking right at it. There's my last batch of fry right there. That guy. If you could see right. Damn, I can't find him in my. Oh, okay, he's back there. You see him back there against the wall? Where he at? Over there? It's a new batch of fry that just came out on my daughter's birthday. Another little fry guy there. There's black ones in here too, but it's hard to find them with the black substrate.
Lo que es más nadie el país, algunos que están un poquito crecientes, ellos ya, tú sabes, se aguantan. Pero ella, si no hubiese sido por vivir aquí, muchas veces hubiese ido por
That's what it's looking like.
como yo digo también, yo dice también eso
What
que
you guys think of that?
porque es como, mira, yo no lo estaba pensando.
Yeah, Fish Tropic.
Y
You
yo estaba
seen those
diciendo,
black
como yo,
neons?
no
Hello,
fue
Kristen.
directamente a Juan, pero como que di una pajita para que para que lo cogía.
Yeah.
Y es como yo digo, mira cómo se
I'm
coge
loving
como
this new rescape here.
es para mí de mi parte, yo hablo de mí, no de ellos, pero de mí. Juan puede decirnos mañana, ese hombre se murió, que el Señor lo tenga en la gloria. O sea, de mí no coge una lágrima y de mí no coge ni un como una tristeza. ¿Tú me entiendes? Porque en la verdad que
That's my wife talking right now to her sister and her mom.
yo de Juanito prácticamente le quise decir
Chaz. Yeah, that's my wife talking to her sister and her mom right now. Hey Rick, thanks man. I'm really loving how it looks, man. Once everybody's out of the living room, I'll give you guys a shot of, a good shot of it, with the light on and with the blue lights on. Right, Island Queen, the natural look. That's exactly what it's almost like I wanted it. The problem is I can't put my big rocks in there because it'll take too much space up. So I had to put those little things in there. I almost took those completely out too. I think maybe I should stay in the light. Hey man, thanks man. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. I love when other people enjoy my tank as much as I do. I just wish I could show it more, to people in person. Everybody that comes in here, whether it's cable guys or anybody, they come in here and they see my tanks and they stand there and stare at it. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I have two big rocks. They weigh about, I want to say, 20 pounds each. They're pretty dope. I mean, I had them in there already, but I didn't have that much weight with the substrate on it, which I think it'll be fine, but still. Um, I've seen people put hundreds and hundreds of pounds in 125s of rocks. No, I didn't get the herring yet. I haven't even had time to go shopping for fish stuff. The only thing I did was grab the sand because it was actually at Home Depot on my way home from work. Literally, I make a right hand turn and Home Depot's right there. So I didn't go out of my way to get it or anything. I've been really busy with my daughter's birthday these past couple of weeks. So once that's passing over with, then I could start focusing on going hunting for things. I do have guinea pigs though. My daughter has two guinea pigs. We got a parrot. We got a wild rooster, but he's always over here, so I consider him ours. It was pretty funny. The other day, the rooster started attacking my chihuahua. It was pretty funny. Hey, Mark, your decor for your cichlid tank, in my opinion, should be it should be more of a natural sand look. Now, if you have a lot of dark colored cichlids, like your blue dolphins and stuff like that, um, the lighter the substrate, the better. But if you have a lot of colorful fish like OBs and yellow labs and things like that, I think the darker substrate will look better. So I mean that's completely up to you, what you decide to use for substrate. And I think your background should be a darker background so that way the contrast of your fish will stand out more, in my opinion. Anyway. Hey Nerdy man, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Love you, man. Keep your head up. Catch you tomorrow night. Thank you. April 1st. I'm actually planning on making a trip up there April 1st, but it's not really for pleasure. I have a family court I have to go to, involving my two kids. So yeah, so maybe if I have time, I'll try to swing through. I'll try to swing through. I'll definitely shoot you a message and let you know when I'm going up there. But I'm definitely planning for the first week of April to go up there. I don't want it to be any snow or anything around there. I'm done with that. Last time I went to Rochester and there was snow, and the snow welcomed me back by taking me off my feet. It was pretty funny. I got off the airplane, got to the house. As soon as I was walking up the stairs, stepped on some black ice underneath freaking a half a foot of snow and went tumbling back down. Pretty funny. I'm not, no, no, no. I don't want anybody to go. I thought you was leaving. Fish Tropic, you out of here? Nah, you still here, bro. All right, there you go. You ain't going. All right, my boys, y'all still staying. Nerdy Fish, yeah, thanks talk about Rochester, New York. I'm originally from Brooklyn, but I lived about 20 years in Rochester before I came to Florida. Salmon fishing. Oh, that sounds fun, Fish Tropic. Yeah, but Rochester weather, man, it's bipolar, bro. It's bipolar. And for my many years of living there, I know that when they have a late start to their winter, they have a late end to their winter. I've been up there where it was a blizzard in April. Crazy. Light went up. I got it fired. Good old Newports. That's another thing too. I gotta bring me a carton of cigarettes because I ain't paying $10 for no pack of cigarettes. I'll be smoking Senecas again. Yeah, yeah, Rick, I agree with that. As long as the snow stays far away from me, I'm good with snow days. Oh, so you kind of in between everything. Yeah, White Plains is about, I want to say, 6 hours from Rochester, so you real close to the Rock. Hey, TNF, exactly where in New York are you? You by the Schenectady area? Schenectady, Albany area? Yeah, Chaz, I would love to see them wild caught guppies you showed on that live stream with us was pretty freaking neat. I've never seen guppies like that, but then again, they're local to you, so I'm sure you see them all the time. Oh yeah, Montreal, bro. I'm sure you got plenty of snow up there. Plenty. Canada don't play. Canada. Montreal don't play. They get hit. So does Boston and Buffalo and Rochester, Syracuse areas. All those deep parts of the country, they get hit pretty hard. Yeah, Chaz. When I set up my guppy tank, I'm definitely gonna hit you up for some wild caught. I'll pay for the shipping, bro. I know you way out in where you at, Peru, correct? Um, I'll hit you off with the shipping. Send me some of those wild caughts, man. Just make sure when you ship them, you pack them pretty good so there's not a lot of movement in the bags. That's all I know. I mean, I'm no expert, but I've watched a lot of shipping videos too. Damn, I'm all up on this camera. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I got smacked up there, man. I hope all y'all safe and everything, man, because that snow be crazy. Hey, put it like this. Up north, people drive better in the snow than down here in Florida when it rains. When it rains out here, people's brains get wet and they forget how to drive. Wow, fish tropic, a 30-car pileup. Man, that's dangerous. Springfield, Mass. Okay. Yep. Yep. You're real close to Albany area. Island Queen, me neither. I definitely don't miss it. You know what I don't miss the most? Looking at a shovel and buying 50-pound bags of salt. Aqua Operations. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure y'all sub them up. Man, I hear salmon could be pretty feisty. I've never salmon fished. I heard they could be pretty feisty and pretty strong. Yeah, hey man, they can't drive for nothing out here. It rains, man. It's like, wow, can't possibly be that stupid. Like people get real dumbfounded. Yeah, Chaz could open up his own fish dynasty with all those species of fish he has around him, man. I do marketing too. I used to market my music. I don't do that anymore because I don't make music anymore. Um, and I'm trying to market my channel now. So Chaz, being that you're a marketer, what's a marketing plan to try to grow my channel? Any ideas? Catfishing? Yeah, I never caught a catfish neither. I caught a pleco though. I guess that counts, right? Nah. I think if I get on a hoverboard fish tropic, my ass would be hurting because I'll be falling all the time. Hoverboards and skateboards just aren't my thing. I could rollerblade though. Could play some basketball, play some football, play some baseball. I could even play some hockey. Ooh, 42-pound carp. That's a big boy. Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts, hey man. I guess it counts because plecos are catfish. Out here in Florida, they're really common. It was like fighting a shark. Yeah, I'm sure, bro. 42-pound carp. They're really strong. Carps are really strong fish, and they get pretty freaking big. Nope, I never ate a catfish, Dank. I never caught one either. The only thing I caught in Rochester was smallmouth bass. I have some luck with catching smallmouths. I fished in Lake Ontario and random little lakes around, Rochester, but that's the main place I always went to fish. I didn't have a license, so I had to keep low profile. All right, y'all. Back inside because it's chilly out here. Let me not complain because some of y'all got snow outside. Yeah, man, I never caught none of those, Amen. The plecos, I caught quite a few of those. I caught like a foot-long pleco. Probably the biggest one I caught. Short, you back. Good to have you back. Here we go, y'all. The water got nice and clear. Hey, relax. I'm always with people with the fishing license, so I just put the pole down. Get Bonnie and Clyde cooling out in the corner. Yeah, hey man, it is pretty fun. I catch them by accident. It's pretty funny. But they're so common. Look at that. My fish are popping. I think I like the camera on this tablet too better than the camera on my phone. Yeah, can't have the game water and get me. You got that right. Look at those bandits. Hey Rick, look at those bandits, bro. That's Clyde right there. Several. Amen. Your boys, the tinfoils. It's my oldest one right there. The little parrot. Bonnie in her corner. Yeah, they are ready for bed, Short. You got that right. They are popping on this camera, right? Yeah, I'm definitely going to start doing some videos on this camera opposed to my phone. My phone do the fish no justice. With my shark. Like they're darting everywhere. They see me with the camera and they want to show off for you guys. My 3 ballast sharks. There's my convict right there. I don't want no stingray. That's the only monster fish I really don't want. I don't want no stingrays. They're too much work. Gotta do water changes like mad because they produce crazy ammonia. I'm loving my 7s, man. They're starting to color up real nice. Really, red eye Tetris. Hey Mark, I'm not sure who makes it. Dion sent me this. I gotta find his comment. I've been looking for it for Dank too, but I gotta find that comment where he left me the information to get them. Once I do, I'll let you and Dank know. I've been looking, Dank, so don't think I forgot about you, bro. I definitely been looking. My filters. You want to see the inside or the outside? That's my son's son there. My Emperor there. And then I got that little sponge deal right there behind the wave maker. Red show. Yeah, I seen that. I seen a video of him. Relax, yo. Yeah, it sounds like a Kardashian for real. As soon as I sit in front of the tank with the camera, they start darting. They love the attention. And that's what I mean about my Pacos, man. I sit here and they'll sit there and just watch me. Sometimes they'll come up to the glass. See? They'll come. But as soon as I put my hand in there, they go everywhere. What's that AC 100? African cichlid 100? That's what you mean? Fish tropic? That's what you mean? An African cichlid joint? Dank. Hey, Short's phone is always dead, man. When she tries to sub to somebody, it probably dies on her. I am under filtered fish tropic. I agree with that 100%. Same filters and all. I mean, they work real good, but hey, thank you, D Batch. They work real good and they do a very good job. But I do need another canister on here. But that's here nor there. Eventually, you know, eventually I'll be able to do things like that. But at the moment, I gotta deal with what I have, you know. Thank you, Chaz. Tin foils, they're really popping. With that other substrate, man, it took away from them so badly. But now with this lighter substrate, everybody's popping. Look at them darting. Look at them darting. Get Bonnie. Yeah, FX6. That's if I do buy another filter, that'll be the one I'm buying. It definitely will have to be when it's on sale though, because I can't afford the regular price for it. Yep, that's why I do 50% every week. I do large water changes every week. The sand though, the sand. I'm digging this sand. See, I got those two little small rocks in there for now. And I picked the rocks that match the background the best, so. A tiger datnoid. I'm gonna have to look those up. Nerdy fish. A tiger datnoid. What species of fish is it? Is it like a cichlid or something like that, or datnoid is exactly what it is? Yeah, Dank, Fish, I'll definitely hit you up, man, as soon as I'm able to do that. Let me see if I could do it on my tablet. Nope, it just tells me if I want to block you. and I don't want to block you. Yeah, anything goes. You got that, nerdy fish. You know how we are. We all about fun, man. Hey, I haven't had a troll since that one dude though. So Tiger Datnoids. Also too, like Fish Tropic said on another stream, some red hook silver dollars would look really nice in here too. This, my pleco just chilling back there. There's nowhere to hide, and I still can't find him. Oh, there he is. Hey, Amen. It's the Chinese algae eater. The ballas are about 5 inches. They're about 5 inches right now, maybe 6. Fish Tropic, I was thinking the same thing, but they will chew it. They got pretty decent sized teeth, and they chew everything in here. I mean everything. Yeah, that's true. He do need some wood. Flagtail Charicans. Hey, all these fish, man. I'm gonna do research on them and see what's up. Who knows? Maybe you'll see some in the big build. Yeah, we know you can't have those with your Dovai anymore, bro. That Dovai gobbled them. I'm not a fan of them. Those Chinese algae eaters. That boy is aggressive. He gets in a bad mood and he starts beating up everybody. Yeah, I know wood's good for their diet. You're absolutely right about that. I just gotta be careful what I put in here because it'll take space in the tank. And right now they need as much space as they could get because they're getting really big. Especially Bonnie. Bonnie's getting huge. Yep, albino tiger Oscar. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I don't really got too much smaller fish. That's the smallest guy I got in here. This guy. And he don't play. He fights. Clown loaches. Chaz, I can't keep those alive to save my life because they're in a tank with fool hogs. I put them in here. These guys are fool hogs, and they really won't be able to get to the food, which is why I haven't had success keeping them. Yep, my pack will definitely need a bigger tank. We all know that's coming, fish. We all know that's coming. They get in a real big tank. Yeah, I know. That'll give me just enough time to get my build together. I don't know why it's getting so blurry. Come on. Stop getting blurry. Yep, you're right, Amen. Yeah, it's hard to find those though unless I get them online. And I get them online, they get here, they'll be stressed. So that's why I haven't even gone. I tried 3 times buying a school of 4 of them, of clown loaches tropic, and every time they die within a week. Let me grab my stool real quick. Hey, D Bachelor, you sure can. Yes, yes, you sure can donate that hammerhead to me. I'll take them. Absolutely. I'll hold you up on that, D Bachelor. I'll even pay for the shipping, bro. Yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why, Fish Tropic. Shooting the fish. I like that. That's a good term right there. Hey man, thank you. This is my wife's tank. Her koi fish, her goldfish, her severum. That's the severum she claimed from me. She said it's her severum now. It doesn't leave her tank. Glass catfish, they're always in that corner right there. When I turn off the lights, they go everywhere. Yeah. Oh, D Bachelor for sure, man. For sure. As soon as I build my tank, I'm gonna hit you up and I'm gonna hit up Native so I could get those big boys from y'all. Probably. I'm surprised you're having such good luck, KP, with that with one clown loach and a tank of cichlids. Yep, I know they like to be in groups. I haven't found any more. Ever since I bought those at my LFS, they went like hotcakes, and they haven't got any more in. I've actually asked them for more so I can give a bigger school. That's why they always together up there. Yes, short. You know she love her pens. Hey man, check out the silver dollars in here. I know you're a big silver dollar guy. Yeah, she takes it all. She likes it, she gets it. Like the severum, the koi. That's her baby right there. That's her baby. And that's another koi carp I bought for her. That guy right there is another one I bought for her. And let me see if I can find them. The two she came home with. That's one right there. And the other one's back there. Thank you, Short. I really enjoy the silver dollars. They're really active. They can get a pretty good size. I mean, they don't get humongous, but they get big enough to put with monster fish. So, I mean, Chaz, I named some of them. I don't name them all. I name the ones I'm most connected to. Like my Paco has a name. Both of them, they're Bonnie and Clyde. My shark has a name. That's Tony. My convict has a name. He's Timmy. But that white koi fish right there, my daughter named it, and it's named the poppy fish. And that's my wife's baby right there. I'm muffling. You can't. Can you hear me better now? That guy right there, I really love that guy. That skirt tetra. He swims so graceful. Cat face. That's pretty fun. That's pretty funny. And that's what I like about them too. They just sit on anything. He looks like a statue. Better now? Awesome. Hey, check it out. Goldie. Goldie's doing much better since I put him in here. Yeah, dank the skirts. I love the skirts. There's myself and Pleco. Check it out, Short. You should enjoy this fish. You know what that is, right, Short? It's a giant Danio. My Buenos Aires. I also got some Colombian tetras back there. You see them between the rock there? Yeah, it looks real nice when they swim into the blue light, especially the yellow one. His scales glow. He is big fish. He's about 10 inches. I also got some diamond scale tetras in here, and I have some gold barbs. Speaking of diamond scales, there goes one. There goes the gold barb. There goes a molly. 50 cent. G unit. And I got a pair of mollies in there. It's actually a trio. I don't know what the third one is. Here around here somewhere. There's the molly tank. Boom. But now he kind of gangster. Yeah. They could definitely take a beat in those silver dollars, huh, KP? This tank is so relaxing to watch. There's my three black neons. I tried to put more, but they die off. Yeah, absolutely, Abby. You let me know. We could do a collaboration live stream. Sculpts, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. I'm running out of room. Look, there goes the, hey Dank, there goes the long fin white tetras I was telling you about, the white skirt long fins. Those are the ones I told you that haven't grown since I got them. The batch, yes, that is a kissing gourami. I have a pair of them. Yeah, I actually did that, and when I vacuumed it, it came out. I actually had the air stone inside the gravel. Skulls, who needs bigger tanks? You do? Those are the ones I was telling you about though. Think you should throw a couple of those in with your black skirts. Think they'll look real nice. How's it going, Skulls? Nice to have you stop by. What you see is it's time for a water change here. And fish, I don't know if you can see this. I don't have a light, but there's my aqua clear here. Right here. So, I mean, it's a small guy. You have kissing and boonas. They always lip locking, huh, Mark? This guy only gets aggressive with that guy once I put food in. When I put food in, he gets aggressive. Yes, Sam. Fish art. I love fish art. Hit me up with a message. I would love to get some nice pieces from you, Sam. Yeah, Sam. Those are some big tanks there. I would love to get me a 300. But I'm gonna build one, so it'll be bigger than 300. But yeah, Sam, um, message me up, hit me up. I definitely want some artwork. All right, guys. So it's getting late. I gotta get up early in the morning. So it's been fun. Hey Sam, please hit me up. I would love some artwork, man. I really would. Something to put up in my fish room. Yeah, hit me up. Any one of my videos, you can hit me up and we can exchange info or whatever. And now that when you go to my videos and hit me with a comment, I can also subscribe to you. I can't do it from here because I'm on my tablet and not a computer. So if you go through my comments, I'll be able to get to your page and hit you up also. Yep, some gar, a good old Florida spotted gar or alligator gar. Any monster fish, man. I'm a monster fish lover. I love monster fish. So I definitely would love some art. Really. Hey Rick, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys stopping by and spending the evening with me. Um, I know Lucas was live streaming and you guys stuck around with me. So I really appreciate that. And I'll be doing another stream tomorrow. Everybody knows around 10 o'clock. If Lucas is done at 10 o'clock, I'll be on at 10 o'clock. He'll most likely be done around 10:30, so I'll definitely be on around that time also. So I'll catch all you guys tomorrow night, and you guys have a great evening, great day, wherever the part of the world you're at. And Have a good night. Fish on, hashtag fish fam. And Sam, please hit me up so I can find your channel and we can chit chat about some art. All right. Good night, y'all.